I've been following your advice and been doing the work. And and I posted my long story I was saying to you, and I had amazing feedback. Yeah. So much so that the last job I had back in the UK, massive corporation, huge. I think I employ about 50,000 people. It's really big. Yeah. And one of the girls who I used to work with reached out to me and said, we were so inspired by your story that can we share it on our, so they have a mental health wellness. So she's an ambassador for mental illness even, and health over there, because obviously it's very bad over there, right? And they're all working from home. And she goes, do you mind if I share it? I'm like, no, you share it. I'd love you to share it. So she shared it. And it was like so many people responded to the post via my friend, that she sent me a text yesterday saying it went so well. So many people resonated. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And I went, please share my link, please share my private Facebook page, and I'll be happy to talk to anybody, no obligation. I'm happy to talk, right? And she goes, yeah, of course I will. 40,000 people.
40,000?
40,000 people, corporation that I worked for back home. She shared it to all of them people.
Holy cow. Holy cow. I got chills. I have chills as you just described that.
Literally, like her text was just like, oh my God. And when I shared it to my husband, I told him what, my friend, she's called Lisa now, and this is what she said, that people really felt your story, really kind of connected. And it was really from the heart. Yeah. And she just shared it because she's an ambassador for the company, and she just shared it in the meeting that they had. I was just like, oh my God, yes. So I don't do small, I do huge amounts of people.
So, okay, I'm going to share with you what a mentor told me early on. And that was, I'm probably going to butcher this. I'm going to do my best. I'm probably going to get the words a little wrong, but the idea remains the same. It was what he said was, if you're going to garner attention, make sure you have something to sell. And that stuck with me through the years, because I realized I have no issue getting attention. I have no issue with a lot of eyeballs coming on me very quickly with one simple post, one simple share, one simple video, one live stream. Like, I've had no problem doing that. So number one, I still have chills from you just saying that happened. Because it brings me back to the first time it happened for me. And do you want to talk about where to go from this, or what would you prefer? And I think I'm gonna have to go inside. I think it's gonna rain again. All right, hang on. Let me reload.
Let's go inside. I was just like really shocked. I was like, obviously, it only just happened last night.
Right. Okay.
Quite late last night. I was just like, oh my gosh, what do I do with this, right? And then I thought, you know what? Let it sit, because it will come to you. Don't rush the process. Just let it happen. So I was been thinking about it, obviously, because I can't stop thinking about it. And I just thought it was just really special that she actually reached out to me to share this, and it just made me feel so grateful. So I sat in the gratitude for a long time, and I still am, because I need to think. I was very vulnerable in the story. It's very hard for me to write this because I have to go back, and all this emotion comes out. Yeah. Charlene even commented on the post. She was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So it was really nice. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to let it be just for now. And then I'm going to reach out to my friend again, Lisa. I'm going to say, look, I'm really happy. Do you want me to come and talk? I can do a Zoom call to the corporation and just talk. Yeah. There's no obligation. There's nothing. If whatever question people want to fire at me, they can fire at me. It's fine. I can deal with that. So that's where I was going to go with it. I don't know. I'm happy to take advice.
Okay. So there's many avenues we could go here. Number one. Okay. This is not going to be the first time this happens. So understanding this is the first, and this is the most, I don't want to say this is the most exciting it'll ever be, because you get to a place where you're like, yeah, of course I got dozens of shares and this and that happened, of course. But it's all fresh and new right now. So it is that whole new level of excitement. And oh my gosh, this is this is really working and people are resonating. And I just, what you did so much more than just share your story. You just uncovered how to speak to your people, which that's all successful marketing is. That's all it's built upon. It's how do I connect? How do I connect with the right people? So this is what I live for. This is what makes me so excited when one of my students or clients does this and figures it out. And it's this light bulb moment of, oh, this is the angle of which my people really connect and resonate. And as soon as you figure, that's the hardest part. That is the hardest part in all of this. It's not the sales calls. It's not this or that. It's not any of that. It's that very first step in how do I take my experience and connect with the right people and show them that I can help, that I've been there. How do I do that? How do I communicate it? That's the first step. And that is always the hardest. Once you've accomplished that, I mean, truly everything else is easier. I promise. So I'm glad that you sat in gratitude for a minute and really, I hope you pat yourself on the back. I hope you give yourself a hug.
Yeah, well, my daughter and my husband, they came over and I had a big group hug and they were like, you've done amazing. That's only one story. And I went, yeah, because I have the framework and I know what to put in it.
Yeah. This makes me so happy. Okay. It's like, I want to sit here and marinate in the moment too for a minute, but I know we're out of time. I'm glad you took a moment for yourself though, because it's easy to sometimes just move on, brush it aside, keep going because it's all exciting, but it is important to sit back, marinate in it and go, okay, I'm on my way. You know, and this was the first bit of, for you, is the first bit of proof that it's happening. Yes. Which is what we all want in the beginning. We all want that proof, that little tiny bit of this is working, you know, and now you have that. So let's ramp it up. Yeah.
So that was my very first story that I did.
Oh my gosh.
My very first one, following the framework that you said.
Oh my gosh.
That was my very first story that I put out.